Hi folks, thought some of you might be interested in how we create the Christmas ornaments. I use a design program here in my sign shop called CorelDRAW, and you can see me using that right now. We've got the different parts of the ornament here on the screen, and pretty much what we do is just to put them together in CorelDRAW. It's a great program. Then we use some Photoshop effects. You can see the lighthouse picture, the originals there, and I turned them into kind of a black and white and added them to the ornament like you're seeing here. Do a few adjustments, and then we've got our design on the ornament. From there, we take that design to a machine called a CO2 laser. And this is what the CO2 laser in my shop looks like. There's lots of different brands. Basically, what it is it takes electricity, passes it through CO2 gas, and creates a certain wavelength of infrared light. And this machine intensifies that light by putting it through a series of mirrors and lenses, and it intensifies it down to a certain tiny little pinpoint that wavelength of light can cut and mark materials like wood and glass, like our ornaments. Then we take 1/8-inch thick Baltic birch plywood and put it into the laser machine. So what you're looking at here is the head of the laser machine, and that is where we find the lens that intensifies that infrared light down to a tiny, tiny little pinpoint. And that light is turned on and off as directed by the design of what we're doing. So what you're looking at here is we're taking that light and running it at a fairly low power so it just kind of etches the surface of the birch plywood. And you can see it's drawing the outline of the lighthouse. So now we're doing the same thing with the letters, the Save the Lighthouse Peninsula letters. We're just etching the surface just a little bit with that intense light. Now we turn up the power of the light so it actually cuts all the way through the birch plywood, giving us the shape of the ornament. You can see there I somewhat missed with where I placed this, but that's all right. This one we'll have to set aside as a mistake. But you can see how it's cut, and there we have our completed ornament. Would like to extend a huge thank you to everyone who has bought one of these ornaments and supported our efforts to save Lakeside Park. If you don't have one yet, they're available, and watch for us out and about around the community. We'll be selling them for a $10 donation to Friends of Lakeside Park, or stop in here at my sign shop at 15 5th Street, downtown Fond du Lac. Looking forward to seeing you. Thanks for watching.